We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2023 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kyle Freeland is really starting to make a name for himself. Good fastball, not overpowering, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good slider. His changeup has gotten better, and he will throw in the occasional curveball. Good four-pitch mix. His best quality, he's not afraid. He doesn't go out there pitching scared. He's not afraid to go ahead and attack the strike zone.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at Ender Inciarte. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Stepping in, Ken Moses. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Ken Moses.
First delivery to him on the way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ready now, Alberto Rosales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Inciarte. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field as the AL strikes first. It's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Batting third from the Houston Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball. Freeland, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he rips it on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. It's the American League 1 and the National League nothing. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on, Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2. Ender Inciarte will be next. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Ender Inciarte. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Barrios, 28 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a curve, and a changeup. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One out, nobody on. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Barnes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 7 from the Kansas City Royals, center fielder Carlos Castro.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Castro. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The American League goes down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the National League, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
It's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. Line softly to the right side, but foul. Now another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Rhys Hoskins will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Stanton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Kuba going back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1.
Get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Three and 0 now. Ozzie Albies would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. German Marquez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
German Marquez.
Stepping in, Anthony Kuba.
Leading off for the American League, left fielder, Anthony Kuba.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Marquez, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and a slider. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Ready with another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
another full count offering on its way. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ken Moses.
So digging in now, Ken Moses. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A high fastball is in there.
Count is 2 and 1.
To 2 and 2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go to the American League. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Michael Fulmer, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, will start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Liner in there for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Dribbled up the line, reined in to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
This is the cat and mouse in baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
In now, Ender Inciarte. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A base hit in his first trip. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Down the third baseline, backhanded, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. One ball, 1 strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bogaerts. At second, Inciarte. On at first with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Jacob deGrom.
Striding in once again, Alberto Rosales. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado has to hurry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. In previous duels with deGrom, he has 9 base hits in 37 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Ground ball right side. Albies scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Luis Severino, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hoskins is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rosales moving to his left. One out.
Up next for the National League, third baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So a runner at first with one out now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Daniel Mengden gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 33, Daniel Mengden.
Stepping up now, Ryan McMahon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
This is pulled into right. Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Mengden, 30 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos Castro.
Now at the plate, Carlos Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. Popped him up. Barnes over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Joe Musgrove, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. On he pops it up. McMahon on the move. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Rosales racing back to the track, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, and the National League has taken a 2-1 lead. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Moses takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Center fielder number 14, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Barnes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped up. Correa is under it, and that retires the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Alberto Paniagua takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Alberto Paniagua.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Cuba. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Anthony Cuba.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, Captain Francisco Mejia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Mejia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Ken Moses, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. National Leaguers out in front, 2-1. Jorge Lopez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-2 pitch is in there, a called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So one gone in the inning now, and here's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike one. Two balls and a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nope. 3-0. Eric Hosmer would be next. .30 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball in there, 3-2. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Archie Bradley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Aaron Judge will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor as the American League has come back now to tie it at 2.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Bruce Maxwell will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Bruce Maxwell.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, first baseman.
Jose Aviles will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Jose Aviles.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. He's running. Ball even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Jorge Velasquez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Velasquez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pitch is popped up. Hosmer has a play, and that ends the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Aaron Judge will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 99.
Francisco Lindor will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 12, Francisco Lindor.
Jose Aviles will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Jorge Velasquez is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Buster Posey is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. He's set and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And now pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor scoops it up onto first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Buster Posey will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 28.
Felix Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18, Felix Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Carlos Castro.
Leading out for the American League, center fielder, Carlos Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
In now, Anthony Cuba, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. The next 0-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Yoan Moncada will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Hot shot down the line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Not in time. Almost a remarkable play, but they'll have runners at the corners with nobody out now. Manny Machado will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Chance Sisco will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Paul Goldschmidt will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Line to the right side. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the American League 5 and the National League 2. Yoan Moncada will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 10.
Mookie Betts will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Manny Machado will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Paul Goldschmidt will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2. Xander Bogaerts.
Alonso Ferreira will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ferreira.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Ender Inciarte will be next. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. Two out, nobody on. Falling behind now, 3-1. Andrew Benintendi would be next. The 3-1 fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. NL down in order. They trail 5-2. Alonso Ferreira will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 4.
Jonathan Allen will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 9, Jonathan Allen.
Cota Glover enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jorge Velasquez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Popped him up. And this will land foul. The 1-2. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Ferreira right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the American League, center fielder, Carlos Castro.
So striding in, Carlos Castro. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Benintendi going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 7, Anthony Cuba.
Ready to take his hacks again, Anthony Cuba, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the American League 5 and the National League 2. Parker Bridwell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
62, Parker Bridwell.
Will Swift will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Jimmy Meyer will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 15, Jimmy Meyer.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No outs, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kuba has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hopkins.
Manny Pena will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. 1 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Goldschmidt waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count remains 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The American League All-Stars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alex Claudio gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious American League All-Stars. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The American League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. Final line for the National League, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, enjoy the games and